What is up, Scoop Squad? Get ready for a rapid-fire update as the news cycle keeps spinning faster than ever. We've got the inside scoop on everything you need to know, from blockbuster movie moments to the freshest fashion statements. You absolutely do not want to miss what's dropping today. It's all here, and it's all happening now. We're diving deep into the stories that are making waves, so buckle up and get ready for the unmissable details. First up, we're heading to the heart of the Midwest to talk about a massive new film and the stars who brought it to life. Then, we'll shift gears to a style icon who's making bold choices. Followed by an exclusive look at a crime caper that's got everyone talking. And finally, we're bringing you the ultimate fashion rewind that's setting trends. Stay locked in, because this is Sheeran's Scoop, and we're serving you the hottest updates. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a beat. Chicago's own Hollywood star shines in new thriller. Get ready for a cinematic ride as Austin Butler, fresh off his Oscar-nominated performance, dives into the gritty streets of Chicago for his latest project, Caught Stealing. This isn't just another movie, it's a deep dive into a thrilling crime caper that promises to keep audiences on the edge of their seats. Butler, who recently wrapped filming another action-packed movie, Enemies, right in the heart of Chicago alongside The Bear star Jeremy Allen White, shared his absolute delight with the city. He described the experience as incredible, raving about the food and the unforgettable time he had at a Cubs game, with White acting as the perfect local guide. "Man, I loved it," Butler exclaimed when recalling his time in the Windy City. "The food was incredible. The Cubs game, I had a blast at the Cubs game, and Jeremy Allen White was the best tour guide, so he took me around. It was great." But amidst the excitement of filming and exploring Chicago, Butler also reflected on the most nerve-wracking moment of his career to date. While Caught Stealing is set to hit theaters on August 29th, it was the live performance during the filming of Elvis that brought him closest to a nervous breakdown. This candid admission highlights the immense pressure and emotional toll of embodying iconic figures on screen. The film itself, Caught Stealing, is poised to be a major talking point, especially with its ensemble cast and the buzz surrounding its 90s crime caper theme. The anticipation is palpable as fans await Butler's latest turn, eager to see how he navigates the complex narrative and brings his signature intensity to the role. The film's setting and its star-studded cast, including Zoe Kravitz, Regina King, and Matt Smith, are already generating significant excitement. But the story doesn't end with Butler's Chicago adventures. Get ready, because what Zoe Kravitz wore to the premiere is turning heads and setting a new standard for throwback fashion. Kravitz channels iconic 90s vibes for premiere perfection. Zoe Kravitz has officially decided to pull out all the stops, and her latest premiere look is a masterclass in channeling iconic 90s fashion. As the buzz builds for Darren Aronofsky's crime caper, Caught Stealing, which plunges into the chaotic underworld of the 90s grunge era, Kravitz's style choices are perfectly mirroring the film's aesthetic. The New York premiere, held at the Regal in Union Square, was a star-studded affair, but Kravitz's ensemble, styled by the talented Ryan Hastings, stole the spotlight. She donned a custom Saint Laurent two-piece outfit that was a direct homage to the fashion house's spring 1990 collection. The look featured a long-sleeve crop top paired with a V-waisted skirt, a deliberate callback to a memorable runway moment from Yasmin Gori. This choice perfectly encapsulated the restrained minimalism that has defined many of Kravitz's recent press tour appearances, including a chic champagne lace slip dress she wore just last week, also by Saint Laurent. The ensemble managed to be both effortlessly laid back and undeniably sleek, capturing the essence of a lost era of New York's gritty, downtown style. Austin Butler also made a strong statement, opting for a full, unreleased leather suit from Givenchy by Sarah Burton, paired with a no-shirt look that emphasized the suit's bold design. Even Bad Bunny contributed to the 90s fashion narrative, sporting a Saint Laurent Spring 2025 menswear look that subtly nodded to pre-2000s styling with its layered button-down, tie, and mesh tank top. The film itself, Caught Stealing, promises a wild ride through a 90s crime world, featuring a cast that includes Regina King and Matt Smith, with a special appearance by Bad Bunny. The trailers have already made it clear that each character embodies a distinct, gritty downtown style, and the premiere looks have undeniably amplified that energy, setting a high bar for fashion in the film's promotion. From the red carpet's bold statements to the silver screen's thrilling narratives, we're now going behind the scenes of caught stealing to uncover the real stories. Stars dish on caught stealing and on-set secrets. Get ready for an insider look at the highly anticipated crime caper, Caught Stealing. As stars Austin Butler, Zoe Kravitz, Regina King, and Matt Smith spill the beans on their experiences filming the 90s-inspired flick. Directed by Darren Aronofsky, the film plunges viewers into the criminal underworld through the eyes of a former baseball player who finds himself entangled in a dangerous web after cat-sitting for a neighbor. The cast recently sat down to discuss the comedic elements of the caper, the unique challenges of embodying characters steeped in 90s culture, and even shared some of the hilarious things they might have been caught stealing from the set. Butler, who also spent time filming in Chicago for another project, expressed his fondness for the city, particularly enjoying the food and a memorable Cubs game, with the Bear star Jeremy Allen White as his guide. However, when reflecting on stressful career moments, Butler cited his live performance during the filming of Elvis as the most anxiety-inducing experience, admitting it felt like the closest to a nervous breakdown I've ever felt on set. Kravitz, meanwhile, has been making waves with her fashion choices during the film's press tour, opting for looks that perfectly capture the 90s aesthetic. Her premiere outfit, a custom Saint Laurent ensemble, was a direct nod to the brand's spring 1990 collection, featuring a long-sleeve crop top and V-waisted skirt, reminiscent of a runway look by Yasmin Ghauri. Butler also embraced the theme with a full Givenchy leather suit, while Bad Bunny showcased Saint Laurent's spring 2025 menswear. The film's premise, which involves navigating the gritty NYC underworld with a cast that includes the talented Regina King and the distinctive Matt Smith, is already generating significant buzz. The blend of crime, comedy, and a strong 90s vibe, amplified by the cast's commitment to the era's fashion, makes Caught Stealing a must-watch. The actors' candid discussions about their roles and the film's unique tone promise an engaging cinematic experience. And speaking of captivating style, the premiere of Caught Stealing was a fashion spectacle in itself, with stars embracing the 90s with open arms. Zoe Kravitz's Caught Stealing premiere look, a full 90s fashion affair. While the US Open was capturing attention, a different kind of spectacle unfolded at the Regal in Union Square for the New York premiere of Darren Aronofsky's latest film, Caught Stealing. The movie, a crime caper set against the backdrop of the 90s grunge era, stars Austin Butler and Zoe Kravitz as they navigate the chaotic underworld. The premiere itself was a celebration of the film's aesthetic, with the cast channeling the gritty, downtown style reminiscent of a lost era in New York City. Zoe Kravitz, who has been a prominent figure in reviving 90s trends, including athletic shorts, arrived in a stunning custom Saint Laurent ensemble. This charcoal two-piece outfit was a direct homage to the fashion house's spring 1990 collection, specifically referencing the long-sleeve crop top and V-waisted skirt worn by Yasmin Ghauri on the runway. The look was a perfect blend of laid-back cool and sleek sophistication, aligning with Kravitz's recent minimalist press tour style, such as the Saint Laurent champagne lace slip she wore the previous week. Austin Butler complemented the theme with his own striking look, a full, unreleased leather suit from Givenchy by Sarah Burton. Styled by Ryan Hastings, Butler opted for a daring no-shirt approach, allowing the impeccably tailored suit to command attention. This move highlights Sarah Burton's emerging influence in menswear for Givenchy, with previous notable appearances on red carpets. Even Bad Bunny embraced the 90s spirit, sporting a Saint Laurent Spring 2025 menswear look that subtly echoed pre-2000s three-piece suit styling, complete with a mesh tank top layered under a button-down and tie. The film, Caught Stealing, featuring a cast that includes Regina King and Matt Smith, is set to immerse audiences in a world of 90s crime and fashion, with trailers already promising a gritty, authentic portrayal of the era. The cast's commitment to embodying this distinct style, both in the film and on the red carpet, has undeniably amplified the excitement surrounding this much-anticipated release. From the film's gritty 90s world to the personal career highs and lows of its stars, There's so much more to unpack. And that's a wrap on today's top stories. We covered Austin Butler's Chicago adventures and his most nerve-wracking career moment, Zoe Kravitz's stunning 90s-inspired premiere look, the inside scoop from the Caught Stealing cast, and a deep dive into the film's 90s fashion revival. Don't miss out on any future updates. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Sheeran's Scoop for all the latest, ring that notification bell so you're always in the know, leave a comment with your thoughts, and follow us on all our social media channels to stay connected. We'll see you next time.